character of Chato Santana first debuted in comic pages in 2008, making this member of the Suicide Squad movie by far the most recently created. However, he is the third person to carry the curse of El Diablo. The original El Diablo was a man named Lazarus Lane who lived in the American Old West of the 19th century, alongside DC's Western characters like Jonah Hex. After being shot by bank robbers and struck by lightning, the comatose Lane is revived by a Native American shaman named Wise Owl. But Wise Owl cursed Lane to become the host of a demon. When Lane is asleep, that demon becomes free to roam and exact vengeance. Known as El Diablo, Spanish for the devil, the supernatural Western vigilante looked a lot more like Zorro than any demon. I guess the devil appreciates looking badass in a period and culturally appropriate manner. The vigilante spirit is immortal and cannot be killed as long as its host's unconscious body remains safe. Fast forward to modern day and Chato Santana, living the high life as the leader of an infamous criminal gang. But like Caesar before him, Santana was betrayed and shot in the back by a jealous underling. Left paralyzed at the crime scene, Santana was arrested and deliberately placed in a hospital room with a comatose old man whose roommates had a habit of quickly dying. That roommate was 200-year-old Lazarus Lane. Lane appeared to Santana in a dream and offered the young man a share of the El Diablo curse and the demon's powers. Santana used the demon to escape the hospital and begin a wave of fiery vengeance on his former enemies and anyone else who would get in the way. This incarnation loses the Zorro influence and adopts more of a Day of the Dead look. As El Diablo, Santana possesses pyrokinesis, which allows him to create and manipulate fire in any form he chooses. He is sometimes seen riding a horse from hell. From his former gang life and upgraded training from Lazarus Lane, Santana is also adept with firearms, though his bullets do not harm innocents. On his revenge quest, Santana tracked a rival gang to a building they owned, and El Diablo burned it to the ground. But he soon realized that there were innocent women and children inside. Bereft, Santana waited for the police to arrive and gave himself up. Santana was given the death penalty, but was spared by Amanda Waller and offered a place on the Suicide Squad as a way to avoid his sentence and make amends for his deeds. The Lazarus Lane incarnation of El Diablo was featured in a time-traveling episode of the Justice League Unlimited, though without any of the supernatural elements mentioned. The Santana version of the character was in the LEGO Batman 3 video game, but the Jay Hernandez depiction will be the first in live action or on the big screen. It's time for that spirit of vengeance to ride.
Remember, you can't say it was better in the comics if you don't know what happened in the comics. So go ahead and click on the face of any other member of the Suicide Squad you want to know all the deets on. Or you can click right here to watch our playlist of every video and learn everything there is to know about every member of the team.